Hello, everyone. Thomas Sukov here. With me here is a special guest, Patrick. Before I introduce Patrick, before he starts talking, right, I want to talk about why you're watching this interview in the first place, right? So, copywriting is, in my opinion, one of the most, if not the most important part of marketing. Copywriting isn't just text writing or content creation. Copywriting is all about making sure your text, your content that you create, could be a VSL, could be a sales page, could whatever you create, email, right, converts. And copywriting is a very highly paid job, which means that if you want to be a copywriter, you're going to get paid well. And of course, if you require copywriting services, you're going to spend a lot of money on them, on quality copywriters. That is a very difficult skill to learn, a very important skill. And if you want to make money online, you would need to have copywriting in place. However, I'm not here to teach you how to become a pro copywriter or how to learn copywriting. I'm here actually with a solution by Patrick here, which automates copywriting for you, creates it for you. And we're going to dive deep into exactly how it works, why it's important, all the features, what kind of types of copy it can create. And please bear with me. Neither my first language is English or Patrick, so we're gonna have a little bit of stuttering here and there. But let's give us a little bit of patience, and I promise we'll reward you with great content on this interview. So, Patrick, welcome to the show. How are you feeling, man?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Glad to have you here too, Tom.
You're welcome. Awesome. Thank you for coming as well. So let's get straight to it. What do you have? Well, from what I understood, you're a copywriter and you decided to create something that makes copywriting easier. Is that correct? So please go ahead and talk.
Yeah.
We're interested in learning more about
you. Okay. Yeah, I started copywriting, that should be 2015. I ventured into freelance copywriting. So, and over the course of 3 years, I've been able to write for hundreds of clients all over the world. And there's something I noticed. Many of them do come back to ask for for me to work for them again. But sometimes some of them are tight on budgets. You understand? Some of them are not able to afford me. So at a point, I was like, all these guys, you're coming back to have me write. So what if I sort of automate everything for you so that you're a small business owner, you don't always have the luxury of cash to continue hiring copywriters each time you need it. What if I can create something that can automate this whole process for you so that you save time, you save money in the whole process? And many of them were like, oh, I like the idea, I love it. So that was how I ventured into creating softwares that will help people with their copywriting needs. I first started with a product called Email. It went live 2018 and it did awesomely well. People welcomed it, people loved it, and it helped a lot of people make money. So, and of course, I always want to keep improving. One thing happened, many of them in their response to me was like, hey, I love this app. What if we could have it this way? What if we could just, instead of having maybe templates and swipe, we can tweak and modify? What if we could just answer some questions and then the software does the whole job for us? What if we could do something like, is it possible? I said, of course, I can do it. So I set into creating another software that you just ask you a question, just like the way I would ask my clients. You know, when a client comes to me to write a copy for them, I'll usually give them a questionnaire.
Yeah.
They will fill the questions and they'll return it to me. With those answers they give me, I'm able to create their copy for them. So I sort of created a software that will ask you those same questions that a normal copywriter will ask you. Now, when you answer those questions, the software will take your answers and then create a copy for you. So the end result is what we have here today, CopyMatic.
I love it, man. So I wanted to touch on a few things you said. First of all, something that came into my mind as you were talking about this is what you're saying. As a copywriter yourself, you send your clients a questionnaire, right? They answer, fill it up, and you get it back, right? So what's really important is for the beginners watching this, they don't know what kind of questions to ask, right, to make that copy convert. And that is actually what you also included in CopyMatic, that the questions are the customer needs to answer questions. Is that correct? Or how does it work?
Exactly. Usually, if you have anything to sell, whether it's a product or it's a service, I'm sure you know everything about the product. If I ask you maybe what's the name of your product, you should be able to tell me who are your target audience. You should know that. Or what does your product do? How does it work? What are the features? So all those basic information that you should already know as a product owner.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the same information that the software will ask you and then use it to create a copy for you. So it's quite simple, just simple everyday question that maybe even if they wake you up from sleep by 1 a.m. and then they ask you so and so question, you should be able to answer it. So it's basically the type of question you also get from the software.
Perfect. So you basically downloaded your expertise as a copywriting into a software, right? You could say that in a way.
Exactly.
Yes. So
exactly.
And you have had clients, of course. Now, about development, are you teaming up with a developer? Are you the developer as well? Are you both like this magic copywriter and developer?
I have a programming background before I ventured into copywriting. So I didn't build the whole app 100%, but I was fully involved because the idea is mine. I know how I want it to work. I know the logic. So I had to practically guide my partner, who is a developer, look at how this thing should work. What about this place works this way, as just to make sure that everything works as exactly as it is in my head. And the end result is something that people would love.
First off, I can't wait to see it. We're going to see it in a few minutes. And two, I love the way you say you basically, it's all like you want to make it perfect. You want to make it exactly in your head. So, and this is from the head of a copywriter, which is really, really good. So does this work for, it creates copy, does this work for any type of copy requirement? I mean, VSL, sales page, video, what can it do? What can't it do?
Okay. Now look at the thing. I was first a copywriter before I became a marketer. Now, when I started marketing, at least I've been in this marketing industry for like 3-4 years. Now, I already know the type of copy that anyone selling online uses. I know that we need sales pages, we need upsell, we need to create funnels, and inside the funnel, you have different types of copy. You could have your upsell, cross-sell. Most people don't even know the difference between an upsell and a cross-sell. So all those things, then emails. I understand that at some point you'll be onboarding, you'll be nurturing your list. At some point, you are promoting. At some point, maybe your list is getting weak. You need to reactivate them. I've been completely immersed in this industry, so I practically know all the copy types that an average marketer or online business owner would need. So I built everything, covering everything you would need as a marketer, as an online business owner. I covered everything right inside the software. So as long as you're marketing anything online, you are selling anything online, then this will work for you perfectly.
Perfect. Awesome. I love it. So I want to jump into the actual demonstration because I really want to see it in action. Then we're going to talk a little bit more about it. But let's share your screen. Let me just enable the option and you can show us how it works.
Yeah, sure.
Take your time, no stress, no pressure. Okay, I can see the screen.
Okay, so that's the dashboard of the software. Inside here, you could see quick tutorial videos that will show you how to use some sections of the app, but no need watching them. We are demonstrating everything here. So when you get to the dashboard, you'll see the new copy, the saved copy. Now, what the software does, it asks you a series of questions. I've already mentioned that. Now, after answering those questions, and then creating your copy, it's saved for you in this section. So when you click on saved copy, you are going to see the copy you've created with the software and saved within the system. Now here, I don't know whether you're seeing this part.
Yeah, I see. Saved responses.
Okay, cool. So on this part, now look at the beauty of this whole thing. You just created maybe, you just answered the question, maybe you wanted to create a sales letter. Now you would also want to maybe create an ad. Instead of maybe taking you through the whole process again, asking you the same questions over and over again, just for you to create an ad, you just come to this section where you see save responses. You see the answers you supplied, maybe for that particular, let's say you're promoting, let me use the hypothetical of an iPhone 12, for instance. So you just answer the questions for the iPhone 12 and use it to create a sales letter. Now you want to create an ad, you just go into the save response part, and then you pick up the answers you previously supplied. The software, you just pick it and then you use it to automatically create for your ad. Now, along the way, you can always edit. You can use it to also create your follow-up emails and all that. All right, so let's just do a quick demo. I'm going to new copy. I'm assuming that we just came here for the first time. Okay, right there you see the different types of copy you can write.
Emails, video scripts, ad copies, page copies. Okay.
Yeah, and of course we are continuously working on the product to keep adding the features. So this is in progress. So pretty soon, but these are the core things that we worked on. This one is just an afterthought that we'll add eventually. So we have emails, video script. So let me just do something like maybe an ad copy. And you click on continue. Now, within each copy, you see different types of ad. Like we have here, webinar registration ad, the one you could use for lead generation, to promote your product, to retarget your audience, and maybe you have a discount offer, maybe we have Black Friday, Christmas, and all that. So the kind of ads you could use. Now, if we go back to maybe emails, you would also see that we have like 8 different types of email you could write. The same thing with, let me go back to email so that maybe you could take a look.
I love it. I love this part where you really went into customizing this for as many types of ads and as many types of emails as possible. I love it. I love it.
Exactly. Okay, so look at this. We have for list nurturing, which you could use to onboard a new list. Now you have a product launch. Let's say you're promoting something new. If you're running a webinar, maybe as an affiliate, you could use this. Then as an affiliate marketer, you want to promote a product, this is what you could use. Then cart abandonments. Maybe someone wanted to purchase your product and at some point they dropped off. You can use this sequence. And each of these is, there are up to 5 emails in each sequence. So for instance, if you click on list nurturing and then it creates a list nurturing email for you, it will give you 5. So you could send it over 5 days or 10 days, depending on how you want to space it. The same thing, so every email here gives you 5 different sequences, all right? So this also re-engagement, JV invitation, and more, all right? So you could do a whole lot. Now we have a video script. Same thing, if I open video scripts or maybe page copy, you also see that we have lots of different page copy. You see webinar registration page, the copy you use there, this is your sales letter page, and this is a long form sales page. Like it's not just, I've seen a lot of copywriting apps out there. What they do is maybe they could give you headline, they could give you testimonial, how to write your testimonial, they could give different sections, but when it comes to weaving everything together, it's a problem. If you don't know how to write copy, you would still not be able to use it. So what I did is, if you use this to create a sales page, it will write everything for you from the headline to the subheadline to the bullet points to the body to the close, everything. So you get it all here. Then this for a lead capture page, opt-in page, whatever you choose to call it. We have a thank you page, maybe if you're to design a funnel, maybe from lead capture to thank you page to sales page, and maybe to your upsell, to your cross-sell, however you want it. Everything is covered right within the app. So let's just pick one and maybe let's go to add. I'm looking for one that could be very fast for us so that we'll save time here on the video. Now we have different this thing. Okay, let me pick retargeting ad, for instance.
Perfect. Okay.
And click on next. So maybe demo.
What was the question there
tone.
with the tone before that, as you clicked on this to select the tone?
Okay. Okay, there's something we are trying to achieve. This is more like a futuristic feature. Now, what we want to achieve is maybe you want to sound calm in your email, or maybe you want to sound aggressive in your marketing. You want to sound different tones. You understand? So we are trying to work in a feature where you can choose the tone of your copy. You
Nice,
understand?
nice,
So
definitely.
for now, we just have the standard tone. With time, we are going to be building in different forms of tones, different things into the app. And this is a lifetime stuff. So it's not like maybe when we build it in, we're going to ask customers to get to pay again just to get access to it. So once you are getting into the app, you are committed, you have access for life of all these updates and upgrades, right? So now you see simple questions like this. What's the name of your what's the name of the writer of this copy? So you put in your name, maybe I'm gonna put Patrick, then your title. Now there's something we do here. Your title which appears as your signature. Let's say maybe you're writing an email. At the end, you say your name is Tom Yesico, 7-figure internet marketer, blah, 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 all those kind of things. Or maybe even in your sales page, whatever. So now
Yeah.
if you check, there is a question mark icon by the side. If you mouse over it, it should still give you more examples. So that at
I
least you
like
have
it.
a hint of
I like it.
what you have. So I could say creator of CopyMatic, your experience level. Now the center of this email is now another thing. If you are looking inside the box, you should see an example. It should give you a hint of how to answer that question. For instance,
Oh, I can.
if
Okay, I see.
Yeah. So maybe, for instance, I'm a copywriter, but I'm not going to use a expert copywriter. Let me think of something else. Maybe I'm a fitness expert. So I could say fitness expert. That's what I could write here. And if you look, if you check here, it says the reason why your audience should listen to you. So that's exactly what you are going to enter here.
You
So
know,
it will read the sender of this.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. I just wanted to say this. What I found really cool, and I'm not sure you talk about this in the sales page, is the fact it's not just a copywriting solution. What I noticed here, and maybe it's your doing, it also teaches a little bit of copywriting in the process.
Exactly, exactly. Because I don't know whether it's on the page now. Something, most times people don't even know about their products. There are certain things the people haven't even thought about in their products. You understand? So when you are using this software, it forces you to think. Like maybe I could ask you, maybe you work with someone, how is this product going to help your customer? So I will not be able to answer it. You understand? They'll start thinking. But when you use this software, it forces you to think, and then it becomes part of you. So that's the whole idea. You become good at copywriting and all that. All right. Let me just use something we could do real quick so that you could save time here. Now, your achievements in your niche. You say you're a fitness expert. Okay. Maybe you could say, I've helped hundreds of people. Maybe I'm the one that's training John Cena. I'm the one that made Arnold Schwarzenegger have the six-pack, something authority, something to prove that you're authority in your niche. Because in copywriting, if your sales letter doesn't portray that you're an authority, nobody will listen to you, all right? So even if you mouse over here too, you say answer like you're filling a blank space. So more like I've been able to, you just state what you've been able to achieve in your industry. All right. So, okay. Now, you might not even have the answers to this right away. Maybe you've not thought about it. So you could just skip all those things. If you skip it, the software will still go ahead and write for you. But in the end, it will give you clip holders. Hey, see what you're going to insert here.
I want to see.
See what you're going to insert here. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. So, right. Figure copy that blue. I'm just going to write something very crazy. That blue.
Go crazy.
That my software out of the wallet, something like that, whatever. So, okay, maybe I'm not going to say this part. You see, name of the product, the type of product, is it a software, is it a training, is it, what does the product do, how will it benefit your customer, what area of life will it positively affect? It could be your finance, it could be your business, it could be your health. You see all those examples here if you see mouse over. Now, I'm not going to write this is the feature, and there's something about copywriting. When you talk about feature, you talk about benefits. You don't just sell your product with feature. So it's actually what's the feature and then what's the benefit of the feature you just mentioned. So I'm forcing you, if you're telling me that your maybe you are selling an iPhone, it has 12 megapixel camera. So what? The benefit is that I can use it to capture interesting memories. You understand, of family, friends. You understand? So I'm forcing you to tell me this feature you just mentioned, how is it really going to benefit your audience? So that's exactly what you see here. Now you could see maybe someone looking at this could say, hey, this is long, but it's not actually long, because what you have is feature one, or if it's a training, maybe components one, module one, stuff like that. So even if you have only one or two, you could just fill it and then leave the rest blank. You understand? So the same thing, who are your target audience? You mentioned it. What your customer will not do again if they have your product. For instance, if you have my software, this CopyMatic, you won't have to hire copywriters again. You won't need to, you know what happens to most people? When people want to write their email or maybe their sales letter, they open their screen, they're just staring at the blank screen as in, man, what exactly am I doing? What's the first word I should write? Oh, you write something, it doesn't make sense, you wipe it, you just get confused. So those are the things that if you have CopyMatic, you are not going to do them again. So you just mention all those things here, as many as you can. If you don't know anyone, you can skip it. But it's always good for you to think, not just for you to write a good copy, but for yourself, in that tomorrow someone could meet you along the way. Hey, I love this product, or maybe you introduce your product, and then if you pitch the person, if you have this product, you're not going to, because you already have all this information right in your head. It's something that previously you didn't think of. All right. So now we also try to bring in social proof from the internet, maybe a known fact that proves the importance of your product. I could tell you that, hey, if without a good sales copy, your sales will tank. You understand? So maybe somebody in the fitness industry could say, if you're overweight, there's every likelihood that you're going to develop heart disease. Or maybe, you understand? Maybe a head. So something like that, you just state stuff like that in here. Now, you also talk about testimonials. What are other people saying about your product? You mentioned the testimonial, mentioned the name of the person giving a testimonial. You understand? And that's what it. Then you should have frequently asked questions. Are there questions that your customers are asking you? You enter in there. It's always good, because if you look at it this way, someone, if you are selling a physical product, if someone walks into your office or your shop, they see a product they like, they could ask you, hey, why is this way? Or can this thing do so and so thing? You have the opportunity to answer. But online, you might not be there. You understand? You might not always be there to attend to the customer. So the best thing is to preempt all those questions, answer them, and drop, so that before the question will even come to the mind of your customer, he has already seen the answers to it. So you just think about it. And then if you don't have those questions, there's a secret hack I recommend people to do. What they should do is, maybe you could visit your competitors' websites. For instance, if I'm selling a laptop, I can go to, maybe my laptop is called Patrick. Maybe I could go to HP laptop or HP website, and I could see the questions people are asking there. I already know that since we're in the same industry, we are selling almost the same products, that similar questions is going to be asked to you. Understand? So you could just go to your competitors' websites or brochure, whatever you're doing, and pick up those information. And
seems the screen
is fill it up. If you don't fill anything, the software will still go ahead and write a copy for you. So that's just the thing. When you're done, you just click on create copy, and then the software will take its time and
Okay, let's
So
see.
the copy is here. Now you see that we didn't supply many of those answers. So we see that you remember we are trying to write an ad for a retargeting
Yeah, okay,
campaign.
I like it. I like it.
So we see that you just checked out our, now if you had answered maybe software, you could say that you checked, we see that you just checked out our software. We do like to know a few things. Did you notice how easy it is to, maybe based on those answers you gave, that's how it will fill up this information for you. Now, since you didn't fill up anything, it will tell you what the product does, just enter it here. You understand? So everything is quite easy for you to use. All right.
I love it.
Now, the killer feature in this app, you're done
the translation,
this,
right?
Man, I'm telling you, we just built in this feature I think that was the last feature we built, and I really loved it the most. So you just click on the translate, and you could see up to 109 different languages you could pick from.
Nice.
Hey, Tom, where are you from?
I'm from Israel.
Israel, okay. So let's see, I don't know your
Hebrew,
language.
Hebrew.
What do they call it?
Hebrew.
Hebrew, okay. Let's see Hebrew, okay. So we click on start. So it translates everything to you in Hebrew. So if you are trying to sell to the Hebrew market, you send this to them exactly in their own native language. You understand? Mm-hmm. So I think that's basically how the software works. And then if you get the pro version of it, there is still this feature here called rewrite.
Just to say something about the Hebrew, it's pretty good. I mean, as a translation, there are a few words here and there that any Hebrew person will not react to, which will means that you'll need to change a little bit, but like one word here, one word downstairs, but it's really smooth. I mean, as a copywriting, it's really good. It's really smooth. I like it.
Yeah, exactly. Because even if we take this back to English, when the software is done writing, there is still no way a software can be compared to a human being. So even after the software is done, you still need to go through it.
Yeah, of course.
You understand? Because I think I even had to put that notice here. Okay, it says, please look through and make necessary corrections before using it. You understand?
Yeah.
So it's very important, because even if a copywriter does a copy for you and returns it, you should go through it before you use it. So
I agree. Yeah.
It's still the same thing happening here. All right. So on the pro version, you could see there's a button called rewrite. If I click on this button, it tries to give me a different variation of this ad. Remember, we are trying to write something for a retargeting campaign. Now, one of the things you could do on your retargeting campaign is using testimonials. So you see here, if you had answered for testimony, it will give you the name of the the person giving a testimonial, the testimonial gave, and then want more testimonial proof of how maybe CopyMatic is helping others, maybe write high converting copy, click on the link below. And lest I forget, the discounts available. So very highly persuasive copy you could use in your campaign, you understand? So the software is actually very simple to use, just very simple. And then in the end, it gives you something powerful, unlike what you see out there. Many of them, I've seen some software, some copywriting software that got launched in the recent time. And these are built by marketers, not copywriters. You understand? And trust me, there's a difference between being a marketer and being a copywriter.
Definitely.
So a marketer could just pick anything and promote it to you. You understand? But as a copywriter, I already know what should convert, because as a marketer, if you want to promote something, you still need to go and hire a copywriter to write your copy for you. So what we just did here is have a copywriter download the brain of a copywriter and have him create something that can help you make sales. So that's basically what this software does. And like we put up, I mentioned about save responses.
Yeah.
So if you go to save responses, okay, I'm not even. Okay, you see what we just did here, demo with Tom.
Yeah.
So I could edit this. or I could use it for a different copy. Well, we didn't answer a lot of questions in there, so it might not even be necessary, it might not even be relevant right now. So but what happens is that if I click on it, okay, we did add copy. Instead of add copy, I could click page copy.
Mhm.
So if I select a different copy type, it will carry those answers I supplied and transfer it to the new copy type and then use it to create a copy for me. That way, I won't have to start filling each box one by one again. Okay, so that's basically how the software works.
Awesome, man. First of all, I love the demonstration. I loved so many things. First off, I loved how excited you were about this. I could really see you smile. You like you move your hands. You do gestures.
Yeah.
You're excited about this. This is good. This is very good for a creator of a product to be this excited about this. Also, I really like the actual software. I like the customization, the amount of different the different things it can create. But what I really liked is that, like we said in the beginning, you're asking the right questions. You were asking really good questions inside there that in the process, it teaches you how to become a better copywriter just by doing this. And at the same time, it saves you a lot of time. So I think it is definitely the best copywriting software I've seen. I haven't seen many, but it is the best one. It just, in my opinion. And once again, I don't overhype on interviews. I'm telling you as it is. This is very impressive. Okay, because it has this, like I said, real copywriting. Like you said, it's not a marketer selling you this. Well, it is, but it also is a copywriter, and it comes with a lot of value, in my opinion, a lot of background value. Right? It forces you to do things, forces you to do a little bit of research sometimes. I think it's really good. I think it's really important. I can see myself using it. I can see a lot. I can see using for so many things. Another thing I liked a lot doing the actual demonstration is in the ad copy, in the retargeting, there was the other variation, right, of the same ad with the testimonial thing. So this is perfect, for example, for retargeting, because you run one ad and you can run another ad with a different angle to the same audience, and you created this in a few seconds inside this by just answering questions. I love it. I love it. It's awesome. How much am I expected and everyone else expected to pay for this?
It's not expensive. Like, usually if you are to hire a copywriter, you know how much you should expect to pay. It's
I
pretty
know, yeah.
expensive, but yeah. So, but just for 37 bucks, I mean, 37 bucks only, you'll be able to have access to. It's more like you are hiring my brain, you are picking my brain for just 37 bucks.
How many?
So that's what, $37, $37
37.
only. Yeah.
30. Okay, nice. That's a good price. Even for a software at this caliber. Okay, so let's break down the pricing and what makes it impressive, in my opinion. Once again, this is out of the blue, nothing here is scripted. So first of all, the fact that you hire a copywriter on its own is never going to cost 37. Okay, never. Even a swipe is going to cost.
No.
Yeah, it's impossible. I mean, impossible. And also at the same time, good copywriters will cost you more always. I've hired bad copywriters. I myself have been hired to do copy for others, and it's never 37 is not a price you would even consider for for anything. You even a beginning of a project. It's not a yeah. And the second part is the actual software. In my opinion, it is worth more than 37 because of the value, because of the not the huge value. Technically, it could be worth $1 million because if you would hire $1 million worth of copywriters. But in real life, in terms of the software competition, all that stuff, 37 is really good because it's a really deep product, deep features, very smart, very clever. It's a good price, man. So I wish you best of luck with this price. I think people are gonna love it. Awesome.
Yeah, thanks, man.
You're welcome. No problem. So now we said 37, right? When it goes live. And obviously, everyone watching this, I have bonuses. If you're watching this on my bonus page, scroll below, you see the bonuses, when it goes live, all that stuff. If you're watching on YouTube, just go to the click on the link in the description and you'll find the bonuses there. But I want to talk now about the actual upgrades, upsells, anything you do have any upgrades, upsells, but optional upsells for the customers after they decided to purchase this.
Okay, of course, you have the pro version, which I already mentioned during the course of the demonstration, where you could keep clicking and you keep getting different variations of copy. Okay, then you also have the ability to share this with your team. Like you're done writing your copy.
Which OTO is that?
Are you with me? Yeah. So when you're done writing your copy, you can actually share it with your team members.
Okay, I'm confused, and I think people are confused as well. What OTO is it? OTO 1?
Yeah, on the first upgrade.
Okay, first upgrade. Okay, it's kind of like a pro or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I say on the pro version of it. Okay, you also be able to integrate it with your autoresponder. That's for the email section. So you just finished writing your emails. Instead of copying them manually and going to paste it into your autoresponders, you could just click one or two buttons and then it's automatically sent into your autoresponder where you can now schedule it with your.
Nice.
Yeah.
And more variations,
so
right?
technically, yeah. So that's what you get on the first upgrade. Then on the second upgrade, that's the copywriting agency setup. And now we know that you possibly would want to make money from this. You understand? So you might decide to start a copywriting agency. So on this agency package, you have an extra feature where you can create new clients. Like you can have your clients log into CopyMatic and be able to either do their copy or you do it for them. They just log in and see what you've done for them. And because it's an agency package, we also give you all the materials you would need to sell yourself as a copywriting agency. You get all of that inside the copywriting done for you profitable agency setup. Okay. Now you also have the reseller license. That's on the OTO4, where you get to learn. Where you can resell these products and then get 100% commission.
Okay.
All right. And then on the fifth upgrade, you'll be able to learn from, okay, I'm a marketer, I'm a copywriter. My partner on this launch is also a big affiliate marketer. So you have the opportunity to learn from him and from me how you can start your own affiliate marketing business. And the good thing is, once you're able to start your affiliate marketing business, you can use CopyMatic to write your affiliate campaigns. You can use it to write your squeeze pages, your even bonus pages and all. You can use CopyMatic to do all those. So practically, you're going to show you how you can start making money right away using the tool that you just got. Right.
Awesome. So these are the OTOs. Now I wrote this down so we can summarize this. What's missing for me is OTO 3. What is OTO 3?
Okay, that is 6-figure toolkit.
And what is the 6-figure toolkit? He's gone. I think he dropped. We're gonna wait a few minutes for him to come back. Probably an issue. Let me just re-invite him. All right. You guys, hold on. He should be right back. Yeah, so I'm just, writing the notes for the OTOs that I'm going to summarize. He's on Skype. He's writing. Bad network. Okay, he'll be right back. No problem. No problem. Oh, how you guys enjoying this interview so far? I like it. I like the person. I like the product. I really like the product. I just want to go over the OTOs, and then you're free to go, guys and girls, and do whatever you want. Buy this. Ideally, it's a good product, really good product. I'm really impressed. And I know I've been impressed in my last interview with Walt, but I'm still impressed by this one as well. So sometimes I'm going to be impressed a few times in a row. I like all products I promote, an interview. Helps me learn a lot about the product and about the person behind it. But I am rarely like very, very impressed by the actual product. So Walt's product was awesome, and this product is awesome. I'm really happy to support this and make this interview for you as well. But we're gonna need to wait for him to come back because he is having network issues. Yipsies. I think we can pause this, right? Cool. Hello, everyone. We're back. Sorry for the hiccup. Network problems happens. So we were just talking about the upsells, right? We have 5 optional upsells. I'm going to summarize them right now. So the first one is an unlimited version, kind of like a pro, right? And allows you to have more variations for the actual copies that it creates, allows you to integrate autoresponders. So you can just move from the software to the email and schedule it in a few clicks or even one click. Anything else, Patrick?
The OTO one, right?
Yeah.
On the OTO one, okay, you already have the rewrite button where you can get unlimited version. You have the integration with the autoresponders, and you also have the option to share with your team. And that's basically the core thing.
Okay, perfect. Okay, and share with your team. That's OTO one. That's an unlimited version. Who do you think would want to use this? Would want to buy this? Who's an ideal customer?
For OTO one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, OTO one. Anyone who's running an agency, or if you have a single product, no problem. But if you are selling multiple products online, you might want to get the OTO one. Reason being that maybe today you are using this copy to promote this. Tomorrow you come up with a new product you want to promote. You will need something different. You understand? So that's why it becomes important that you pick up the OTO one, where you can have multiple variations of any copy you want to write. And then, of course, if you have a team you're working with, maybe you have your designer, you don't want to give them direct access to your account. So you could just use the export button and be able to send to them with ease. So that's where it works for you.
Cool. And OTO2 is agency license, right? They get agency like sales materials to sell it, sell basically copywriting services. Is that correct? Or what else?
Yeah, exactly. Because put it this way, I made up to 6 figures as a copywriter. So it's already a new angle for you to make money online. Instead of going through the rigorous route of trying to study copywriting materials, trying to learn copywriting, you have a software that can help you write it. And then we also give you every material you need to start selling copywriting material. So if you don't have a product to sell, this is just for you. You could just pick this up and then start selling it. And then even if you have something selling, some other thing you are selling, you could start an agency as a side income, which you could use to supplement your main business. Who knows, it might even replace your main income.
Okay, cool. And OTO3 is CopyMatic Academy, right? Basically teaching people how to, profit from copywriting for themselves, right? How to, start a business where copywriting is needed. So for example, I'm not talking about affiliate marketing. We're talking here about, what are we talking about? You know better.
Okay, maybe you could come up with a funnel, like creating a funnel for your products. Maybe he's saying 6-figure agency, like.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have to read that part.
What?
You will have to edit this part, please.
Oh, okay, no problem. Relax. All good.
Okay.
All good.
Okay. So on this OTO, you be able to start your own six-figure business with CopyMatic. Now, as a marketer, someone who wants to go into marketing, you need to create your own products. So in this academy, we'll teach you how you can create your own product. You also learn how you can use CopyMatic to write all the copy you need for the different parts of your funnel. So that way you save money, you won't hire a copywriter, and you get something that will really sell very well for you. So whether you want to run ad or you want to maybe get affiliates to promote, whichever way you want to do it. So we'll teach you how, and then you also learn how CopyMatic will help you to go through that route. Yeah.
So basically, in a nutshell, teaching people the quickest way to start a very big, not a very big, but a very solid business. Is that correct?
Exactly.
Perfect.
Exactly.
Awesome. And it's really good that it comes from you guys, because I know Victor, your partner, he's obviously a very well-known marketer, and it's a good person to learn from. And yourself, of course, as you've been on this interview, I can tell you have a lot of content and information that will help a lot of people. So that's the Academy. That's the OTO3. OTO4, by the way, everyone, all the upsells are optional, okay? They're not a must to buy. If you like them, great. Now, OTO4 is a reseller, 100% commission, which means people can start selling CopyMatic for 100% of the profits.
Exactly. Look at it. You love CopyMatic. You love everything I've shown you here. So it means that others are going to like it too. So what if you're able to tell them, hey, look at this. I love this product. It's worked very well for me. And then when they buy it, you get 100%. And remember, we are providing all the support. We are providing the sales material, everything you need to promote it. Just go ahead and promote it and then take 100% of the money you get from it. Isn't that awesome?
Awesome. Perfect. Love it. And OTO5, final OTO, is an affiliate marketing coaching program, kind of like a university or something like that. How? Explain a little bit.
All right. Now, I've been into affiliate marketing too. It's part of my business. Now, I can't claim I'm not as big as you, Tom, or maybe as big as my partner, Victory. Victory is a big guy in the affiliate marketing scene. It is someone that does close to 7 figures in affiliate marketing. Now, he's saying that he wants to show you everything he does in his affiliate marketing business. It's exactly the same coaching that I went through. That's how I even became partners with him. I went through his coaching, learned a lot from him, and he's brought me a far, level into this game. So he wants to show you everything he knows about affiliate marketing and how you can also start making money from it. And the good thing is, whatever he's going to show you is still tying back to CopyMatic, because CopyMatic is still going to help you in writing the copy you would need. So as he's teaching you, when it comes to the parts where you need to write your copy, you sort of skip it because you already have something that's going to do it for you. So that's what OTO5 is all about.
Awesome. Love it. Definitely Victory is a person you want to learn copywriting, affiliate marketing from. He's very smart. He makes a lot of money with affiliate marketing. We all know that. And awesome funnel, man. I really like the funnel. Like a personal opinion from me to you, right? Everyone's watching this opinion, but I don't care. The personal opinion is that a funnel is a little bit long, right? It's 5 OTOs. But what I like is that you don't push it. You're talking about this. You're not pushing it. It's very noble. Like you're saying what it is, and that's it. You're not pushing it. So I think everyone watching this feels comfortable purchasing any OTO they desire, and they don't have to buy anything. But if they want to, it's good. Awesome.
And what you see is that each part is sort of independent of the other. So it's not like, hey, if you don't buy this OTO3, you won't be able to use OTO1. Or if you don't buy this, you will make money from this. No. It's not part of it. It's just purely optional, but it will be complementary. It will help you in your own business. So that's it.
Awesome, man. I think you're a very smart person. And I also think you look like a very good person, right? You look like a good person and a very smart person. So I think my customers, when they buy this, they're going to be in good hands.
Yeah, sure.
And that's it. I think that's the end of the interview. We covered everything, covered upsells. We covered about you, about the product. We've seen a great demonstration. We had some hiccups along the way. It's okay. It happens. But I wish you best of luck on the launch of CopyMatic. I think it's going to be a success. I hope people will see the value in it. Any final words before I stop recording?
Guys, if you want to succeed in your online business, if you want to make sales, if you don't want to be spending too much money on ads, if you are using a whack copy on your ad cost will increase because people are not going to be clicking on it. So if you want to reduce the cost of your ad, if you want to get higher conversion on your sales pages, your emails, you want people to be opening it, then get this. Or if you have the budget to hire a copywriter, that's fine. But if you are maybe a beginner or a small business owner, you are tight on budget, man, this is something you can't afford not to get. All right. So go ahead, get this. You love it, you enjoy it, you get results from it.
Awesome. Love the energy, man. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for coming, man. It's been a pleasure.
All right, my pleasure, Tom.
Awesome, man. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next interview and on emails.